So basic accounts work well for passive investments, infrequent investments, investments that are not time sensitive. Anything that's going to require management or time sensitive investment, you're going to want a checkbook IRA, or you're going to be managing the asset. So a checkbook IRA is pretty nice. What are you doing? You're writing an offer between the seller and the LLC. The manager of the LLC is the taxpayer. They're going to sign everything as manager of the LLC. You need earnest money, you write a check for the earnest money. You go to buy the property, you write a check. The LLC is the deeded owner. That custodian has been removed from that process. You know, the downside is, like Quinn said, you have no safety net, so you got to make sure that anytime you write a check, anytime there's money going in or out of that account, that you really make sure you understand what it's for, and that you're not, you know, committing a prohibited transaction. But this structure works great because we have people that want to go buy REO properties, bank-owned stuff, times to auction things, you know, things that have to be done now. They might come to us. Lots of people are building these days with private money, like I said. You got something, hey, Timmy needs $50,000 tomorrow. You know, with a basic account, you got to submit Timmy's note and everything else to do with Timmy to the custodian to get their approval. Checkbook IRA, you write a check. Solo 401k plan, you write a check. And by the way, solo 401k plan, if you want an LLC too, that's fine. We'll just put an LLC together. Your 401k plan ends up the member of the LLC, and you've got that level of protection if you want to use that too, but you don't have to have it, right? So if you're a broker, you like this a little better than a basic account? Probably.
David,
Yeah.
I'm operating under the assumption that your solo 401k is also always deductible. In other words, it's pre-tax. Can you set up a solo 401k where you actually pay the tax and then?
Yeah, and have a Roth, yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So our 401k plans, we put a 401k plan together. It's got a conversion component. So if you want to do an in-plan rollover to Roth, you can do that.
Okay, but yet your contribution to your solo 401k and your contribution to your Roth IRA can't exceed that $6,500 if you're over 50. That's $6,500 a year.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about a SEP IRA or a solo 401k, you're up into the mid-50s. It makes a big difference. And that's what you like. If you want to get beyond that, then you're talking defined benefit plans, then you're talking more cost and more structure, and, you know, for people to make huge money, that's what they're doing.